Hello students, in this video I am going to explain you about the reproduction in animals. Okay, this is for standard 8. Okay, so when we talk about reproduction, what do you mean by reproduction? Okay, so reproduction is nothing but it is one of the important life process, okay, which ensures the continuation of similar kind of individuals or a species, okay, generation after generation only. Okay, or we can simply say it is a process in which new organisms are obtained, okay, from their parents. Okay, what is this? It is a process in which new organisms are obtained from their parents. So here generally two modes of reproductions are there. When we talk about the modes of reproduction, generally there are two modes by which animals reproduce. Okay, so here we'll focus mainly on the reproduction in animals. Reproduction in plants was there in 7th standard. Yes or no? So what are the two modes of reproduction? Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Okay, sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So when we talk about sexual reproduction, generally here two parents are involved. Okay, what happens? Two parents are involved. Okay, and here in this, what happens? There is a fusion of male and female gametes. There is a fusion of male and female gametes. Male and female gametes. Okay, and the new organisms which are obtained is a completely, okay, having the characteristics of both parent, okay, mother as well as father. Am I clear? So here, see here the male reproductive organs are there. Okay, so when we talk about the male reproductive organs, so male reproductive organs are a pair of testes, sperm duct, and a penis. Okay, so this is the diagram of a male reproductive organs. Okay, so I will share the link how to draw this diagram. You can draw. Okay, later I'll share the links. So this is the a pair of testes is there. Okay, you can see a pair of testes is there. Okay, and this is a sperm duct. Okay, sperm duct. So this is testis has two main functions. We talk about functions of testis. Okay, so testis first function is what? It produces a male gamete. Male gamete, that is a sperm. Okay, and second is what? It produces hormones. Okay, male sex hormones called as testosterone. Testosterone. Okay, so testosterone is a hormone which helps in the development of secondary sexual character in male. Okay. Okay, so you can see this is the this. Okay, so this sperm is released from testis, and it will mix with here some accessory glands are there. Accessory glands are the study in higher standard. Accessory glands are there like prostate glands. Prostate glands and seminal vesicles. So they will secrete some fluids which provides a nourishment to the sperm. So sperm plus this secretion, okay, sperm is there and plus secretion, that is the fluid. Together they are called as what? Semen. Okay, so during the reproduction, what happens? During copulation, whenever this semen actually is released from the penis. Okay, this opening is there. This is called as urethra. So actually, this urethra is a common passage for the urine as well as for the sperm. Yes, that you should know. So here you can see one diagram of a sperm is there. Sperm actually the testis produces the male gametes called as sperm. So sperm we can draw. This is actually cell only, right? Human sperm, it has a tail, and this is the middle piece, and this is a head, and this is a tail. Okay, so this is the diagram of a sperm. They may ask you to draw the diagram. Okay, so when we talk about the female reproductive organs, okay, so female reproductive organs, the female reproductive organs are a pair of ovaries. Okay, here you can see one pair of ovaries is there. Okay, and oviduct. This is the oviduct. Okay, oviduct is also called as fallopian tube. Also called as fallopian tube. Okay, fallopian tubes and the uterus. This is the uterus. Uterus is also called as mother womb. Mother's womb. So actually, ovaries also have two main functions. Okay, ovaries are first thing what it produces egg. Okay, female gamete produces what a female gametes. That is called as egg. And second function is there, it produces a female sex hormones. Okay, it produces female sex hormones. Female sex hormones, which helps in the development of secondary sexual character. So two hormones are there, estrogen and progesterone. These two hormones are produced by the ovaries. Right here. So you can see here, the ova. Ova is nothing but a ovary produces a female gametes, that is called as ova or egg. Okay, so this is the diagram of human ova. So this is the nucleus and this is the cytoplasm. It's a cell, right? So when we talk about fertilization, what happens in fertilization? Okay, fertilization is nothing but the fusion of male and female gametes. It is the process of fusion of male gametes with the female gametes. Fusion of male and female gametes. Okay, male gametes, that is the sperm, and the female gamete, and a female gamete. That is the egg. Okay, and what is the product of fertilization? Okay, whenever these two fuses, okay, so they form what? Zygote. Okay, zygote is the product of fertilization. If they ask what is the product of fertilization, so zygote is the product of fertilization. Am I clear? So zygote is the product of fertilization. So human beings, a single matured egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. See here what happens. So when we talk about this ovary, right? Ovary is releasing the egg. Okay, so they will release the egg, and it will release on monthly once only. Okay, that process of release of egg by the ovary is called as ovulation. Okay, what is the process called as ovulation? Okay, so this egg is coming and it will be there in the water fallopian tube. So what happens during mating? Okay, so whenever a sperm is discharged, it will pass through the uterus and it will meet in the fallopian tube. The egg and the sperma will meet here. Sperm plus egg, okay, will meet in the fallopian tube. Okay, so here only zygote is found. For formation of zygote, it will come into the uterus. Okay, and this is the vagina opening. Okay, and here only this zygote will get embedded into the mother's womb or uterus, and it will take 9 months for the development of the baby. Am I clear? So you can see here. So in human beings, a single mature egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. Okay, so every month only one egg is released. So uterus is the part of female reproductive system where the development of embryo takes place. That's why I explained in the uterus only or mother's womb only the development of embryo takes place. So this zygote will develop into what? Embryo. Okay, embryo. And it will take a fully development 9 months. Okay, so this period, in this period, that embryo will get nourishment from the mother. Okay, so through one tube is connected to the child and the mother's womb. That is called as placenta. Through placenta only, the baby will get nourishment. Okay, from the mother's. And whatever the toxic waste they are releasing, like urine and all. Okay, so it will be discharged through placenta. Okay, to the mother's womb only. Okay, and as the period is 9 months, this period is called as what? Gestation period. Okay, gestation period is the period, okay, of development of embryo into a complete baby. Okay, that period is what? 9 months. That is a 9 months. 9 months the baby is fully matured, and the act of giving birth is called as parturition. Parturition is nothing but the act of giving birth. The act of giving birth is called parturition. Parturition. Okay, are able to understand? So both sperms and ova are single-celled structures. The fusion of ovum and the sperm is called as fertilization. Okay, so this is, you can see here, the sperm. Actually, so many millions of sperms will be there. Okay, whenever during mating, what happens? Okay, millions of sperms is discharged, but only one sperm will be able to fertilize the egg. So here that is shown in the diagram. You can see so many sperms are there. So only one sperm is able to enter into the egg. Okay, and that only will form the zygote. Okay, so fertilization, which takes place inside the female body is called as internal fertilization. Okay, and if the fertilization takes place outside the body of the female, it is called as external fertilization. It will take place generally in case of aquatic organisms like fish. Okay, so external fertilization is there. Male fish will release the male gamete, female fish will release the female gametes, and outside the body only they will fuse. That fusion of male and female gametes outside the body is called as external fertilization. So during fertilization, nuclei of the sperm and egg are fused to form a single nucleus, that is 2N. So as I told you that sperm is a haploid. Okay, a sperm is what? A haploid. Haploid we can represent as N. An egg is also what? A haploid. Haploid. Okay, it contains half the number of chromosomes. That is, actually I told you 46 chromosomes are there, na? So 23 chromosomes are there. Okay, in egg, and as well as that is we can represent as N, and 46 we can represent as 2N. So when they meet, whenever they fuse, they will form a N plus N, that is 2N. 2N is the zygote, that is diploid. The term is what? Diploid. Diploid means what? It will contains 42N number of chromosomes, that is 46 chromosomes. Okay, so here during fertilization, the nuclei of a sperm, that is N number of chromosomes, and N number of chromosomes are fused to form a single nucleus. This fertilized egg is called as what? A zygote. So you can see here, this is the zygote they have shown. Okay. So here what happens? This zygote okay, divides repeatedly to give rise to the ball mass of cells. Okay, the cells then begin to differentiate into the various tissues, and this developing structures is called as what? Embryo. You can see they have shown. Okay, this is the zygote. When zygote is formed, it will start and it will enter into the uterus. Slowly it will enter into the uterus, and it will attach to the wall of the mother's womb. Okay, so you can see embedding embryo. Okay, this is shown. Okay, and once the egg is released, this process is called as what? Ovulation. Okay, so developing embryo is shown in this figure. You can see developing embryo. Okay, so from cells it form tissues to organs, organs to organ systems. Okay, like slowly in 9 months it will develop everything. Okay, so zygote formations and development of embryo. Okay, from the zygote is shown. Ball of cells is what? Enlarged. Okay, this is a ball of cells. Embedding of embryo in the uterus. and the embryo gets implanted within the wall of the uterus, endometrium for further development. In the stage of the embryo in which the fully body parts are identifiable are called as fetus. So when we can identify the every part of the baby, then it is called as what? Fetus. Okay, you can see this is the fetus shown. Okay, so it will come out through the vagina of the mother. Okay, after 9 months. So there are animals which gives birth to the young ones. They are called as viviparous. Okay, like human beings, dog. Okay, they are viviparous. Cat, and there are animals which lay eggs are called as oviparous. Okay, so like birds. Generally, birds are there. Birds. And the transformation of larva into the adult through drastic changes are called as metamorphosis. Okay, so this you will explain later. Types of asexual reproductions. When we talk about types of asexual reproduction, okay, different methods of asexual reproductions are there. Okay, like we have budding. Okay, like we have binary pigeons. Like we have fragmentation. These are the types of asexual reproduction in animals. Fragmentation. We have a spore formation. Okay. So what happens? Budding example is hydra. Okay, generally it takes place in hydra. See, one hydra is there. One a small growth takes place here. Okay. Okay, when a small outgrowth takes place, and this will keep on growing. Okay, and it will develop as a new organism. Once it is fully matured, it will detach from the parent plant. You can see here, in the small animals like hydra, new individuals develop from buds. This method of asexual reproduction is called as budding. Yes or no? So what is a bud? A lateral outgrowth from the parent body that assumes the shape of a parent. It ultimately gets detached and behaves as a new individual. As I told you, this bud will grow. Okay, and it will once it will grow fully. Once it is fully mature, it will detach from the parent organism. Okay, so here are some other methods are there like binary fusions. Binary fusions takes place in bacteria. Okay, binary fusions, as the name suggests, from one single organism, sir. Okay, two or more organisms are obtained. Yes or no? So you can see here what happens in binary fusions. So amoeba, okay, or single cell organisms reproduces by simple dividing, okay, itself into the two daughter cells. This type of asexual reproduction is called as binary fusions. You can see in the diagram one amoeba is there. What is this amoeba? So in amoeba, this is a nucleus. So first of all, this nucleus will divide into two. Okay, it will elongate and it will divide into two. Then what happens? One constriction is developed. You can see here. Then cytoplasm is also dividing into two. So from one now, from this one amoeba is obtained, from this one amoeba is obtained. Okay, so these are called as daughter amoeba. So as from the one amoeba, we are getting two different amoeba, that is called as still binary fusions. Yes or no? So there are type of reproduction in which only single parent is involved. Is called what? Asexual reproduction. In binary fusions, a single celled individual reproduces by dividing itself into two. Example, amoeba. Budding. In this type of reproduction, lateral bud rises, okay, from the bodies of the parent organisms. It matures and get detaches from the body to form to behave as a new organism. Yes or no? Okay, so when you should know some terms like eggs are the female gametes. What do you mean by embryo? So zygote during its development divides repeatedly to form a ball of cells. The cells then form groups to form tissues and ultimately organs of the body. This structure is called as what? Embryo. What do you mean by fertilization? The fusion of ovum and the sperm is called as fertilization. Yes or no? What do you mean by internal fertilization? Okay, fertilization that takes place inside the female body is called as what? Internal fertilization. This is observed in human beings and other animals such as cows and dogs. Okay, what do you mean by external fertilization? The fertilization that takes place outside the female body are called as external fertilization. This is common in aquatic animals, okay, such as frogs, fish, starfish. Yes or no? Okay, what do you mean by fetus? Okay, so it is a stage of embryo in which all body parts are identifiable in its developmental stage. What do you mean by viviparous? The animals such as human beings, cows, and dogs, which give birth to the young ones, are called as viviparous. What do you mean by oviparous? So animals such as a hen, frog, and butterfly, which lay eggs, are called as what? Oviparous animals. Yes or no? Tadpole. See, in the life process of a frog, we find three distinct stages. Okay, example tadpole. Okay, egg is there. Egg will develop into tadpole, and then to the adult. These tadpoles get transformed into the adults, which are capable of jumping and swimming. Okay, and are finally transformed into the frog. What do you mean by metamorphosis? So the drastic changes which transforms a larva into the adult in case of frog is called as metamorphosis. So it is a drastic change, okay, which transforms the larva initial stage to the adult. Is called as what? A metamorphosis. Yes or no? What do you mean by sexual reproduction? The process of reproduction which results from the fusion of male and female gametes is called as what? A sexual reproduction. What do you mean by sperms? These are the male gametes. Ova are the female gametes. What do you mean by zygote? Actually, the nuclei of sperms and eggs are fused during fertilization to form a single nucleus. Okay, egg after fertilization is called as what? A zygote only. Okay, what do you mean by cloning? So cloning is the creation of an organism that is an exact genetic copy of the another. This means that every single bit of DNA is a same between the two organisms. Okay, so this is about the reproductions in animals. Okay. So I would like to discuss one fragmentation. I told you asexual method of reproduction. Fragmentation. So it will take place generally in a Spirogyra. Okay, but algae is there. Algae, yeah, Spirogyra. So what happens in this? The body, okay, due to the water currents, okay, the body of a Spirogyra will break into two or more parts. And from each parts, a new Spirogyra is born. That is what called as fragmentation. Am I clear? So in this video, we have seen what is the male reproductive organs, female reproductive organs, how the fertilization takes place. Okay, what are the methods of asexual reproduction, and especially we discuss about the reproductions in animals. Okay, thank you. So if you like this video, so please share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.